What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. And I'm Forgo. Nice to meet you, face to camera, I guess. And we have hit that 15,000 subscriber milestone. And I told you all, whenever we reach this milestone, I was going to reveal this ugly mug. And, I wasn't really sure what to do for this video. I really wasn't sure what to say. But the first thing I want to say is thank you. I just want to say thank you to all of you. It's been quite a journey so far. I've been doing this for 3 years now. I've covered Marvel Future Fight for the last 3 years, and I've been covering KOF for the last year and a half. I started Marvel Future Fight about 6 months after the game was released, and I started KOF 3 weeks after the global release. Play both games religiously and love them both, as many of you love the games also. And I gotta say that if it wasn't for you guys, if it wasn't for all of you, I never would have come this far. I never would have as many subscribers or done as well as I have. It's your support that's what's really kept me going, because for the first 2 years that I did this all this ever was to me was just a hobby. I never put ads in the videos. I never did any of that until last year in April, due to the COVID virus. Whenever I lost my job because of that, and I had to find a way to have an income. And at that point, I was already doing YouTube for about 2 years, and I thought, let's go ahead and put ads in videos so I can at least try to make some kind of income. And from that point forward, I've continued to try to have an income from it, and it's helped me a lot, man. It's helped me a lot. You guys, your generous donations, just you watching the channel has helped me so much. You guys have no idea, especially for a foreign man living in Vietnam. I just got to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. And I really wasn't sure what to talk about in this video. I didn't really know what to say. So I think what I'm going to talk about is why I play KOF and Marvel Future Fight, why I love both of these games, and I play them every single day, and I religiously try to cover both of these games on a daily basis. So we'll start with King of Fighters. So King of Fighters is a game that I started playing really mainly because it's a fighting game. I'm a big fighting game guy. As you can see, I got a Muay Thai shirt on. I've studied martial arts for years. Just love the sport, and have a tremendous respect for it and all the people that do it. A big MMA fan, and but it goes way back further than that for me when it comes to King of Fighters. When I was in my early 20s, I have a younger brother that's about 4.5 years younger than me. We weren't really getting along. I'm sure a lot of you have siblings maybe you don't get along with, maybe you have a difference of opinion. You always love them, of course, but you just have a difference of opinion. You don't really share the same ideas as the other. And sometimes that causes friction between you. And my brother and I, we were having these problems. And, Tekken comes along, Tekken 3 actually. And we started playing that game together. And I played it for 4 years straight every day. Loved the love the hell out of that game, man. I can't even stress to you how much I love that game. And it brought me and my brother closer. It's so weird, right, that a game can do that for you, but it brought us closer together. And we just, and even to this day, 20 years later, I mean, I'm 46 years old, and this is in my early 20s that me and my brother were having these little problems. And even to this day, him and I still talk about all of our Tekken experiences. We still laugh and joke about it. And it's just one of the talking points that's really kept us so close. And it's really helped us bring a lot of other things together. And every time I pick up KOF, it reminds me of those days. It reminds me of the Tekken days. It just does. You guys can see Rugal over here. He's my boy, right? But he's not a Tekken guy. He's King of Fighters. But they're in the same genre of fighting games, right? And KOF, by the way, is just bar none the best fighting mobile game out there, at least in my opinion. And there's a lot of other reasons why I love the game, but initially that's what it is. Every time I pick it up, I'm reminded of those memories. Memories that just some of the best memories of my life. Playing that damn game with all of my friends, having fun, having parties, and just having a good old time. It brings me back to those days every single time. That's something that you can't buy. So that's the main reason I love KOF. So let's talk about Marvel Future Fight and why I love that game. And it's kind of a similar situation, but it goes even back further. So Marvel is a massive IP. We all, a lot of us really love Marvel, right? We love our Marvel characters. You all know that Hulk is my favorite character of all time, man. He's been my favorite character since I was a 4-year-old boy. I can remember watching The Incredible Hulk with Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends show when I was a kid, and I just loved the hell out of it, right? I loved it. I love Hulk. And when I was about 18 years old, I just started relating more to the Hulk. He just wanted to be left alone. He would only come out whenever Banner was in trouble, right? And there were so many moments in my life when I was young, when I was getting bullied, that I wish I had the Hulk, and I wish he could have came out and helped me. But what he'd actually done for me was he got me through a lot of hard times, because the Hulk never gives up. He faces adversity head on. He doesn't run away from it. And that's something that I can relate to. That's something that I've tried to follow all of my life. Now, when I was really young, I didn't. But because of him, because of the way he is, it motivated me to be the same, right? I got into martial arts, Taekwondo, Muay Thai, and all these things. I started fighting and doing all these things for sport, guys, for sport, right? Not out of anger. And it taught me to be a better person. It taught me to become who I am. The Hulk is much more than me, than just a fictional character. So a lot of times I get pretty passionate whenever I feel like the MCU is mistreating him, or I feel like comic book might be mistreating him, or whatever, because he's really close to my heart. And on top of that, I just love Marvel comic books. But Marvel Future Fight, whenever I play the game, it brings me back to my childhood. Like when I was a young boy, whenever I used to watch the Hulk, and when I used to watch, X-Men, right? Whenever I used to watch the X-Men cartoon, which is one of the best cartoons ever made, in my opinion, that show is freaking amazing. It's why I love Storm and Wolverine and Jubilee, Cyclops, Beast, all of these characters. It's why I love them all. That damn show. It wasn't even because of comic books. But every time I play the game, it brings me back to my childhood. It brings me back to when I was just a little kid. And just like KOF, when it brings me back to my Tekken days, it's something you can't buy. It's something that can't be taken away from you. It's something that brings back these memories and values that you hold dear to your heart, especially when you're young. And sometimes when you get older, you forget about these things. Marvel Future Fight and King of Fighters, both of these games keep that. They never leave me because of it. That's why I love playing them. But to boot, it's all of you. It's all the love and support that I get from all of you from both of these games is another reason that I love them, right? It's also because of the community. The KOF community and the Marvel Future Fight community are amazing. The YouTubers are amazing. All of these YouTubers out there that cover these games, they're freaking wonderful. They just want to do the right thing. They just want to help other players. And I think it's fantastic, when I see all these YouTubers that don't have a lot of subscribers, but yet they're putting out a video every single day. I admire that, because I remember being in those shoes. And I admire those that have made it to the top and have thousands and thousands of subscribers. I admire that also, because they've worked very hard to get where they are. But the thing about all of them is they're kind. They're kind. They want to help people. And that's something I can definitely relate to. And this is the border around me that I'm going to be using for the video. It's probably going to be a little square down in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Is it bottom left or bottom right? I don't know. I can't remember. I get them confused whenever I'm looking at the camera this way. And I got to tell you guys, it is very nerve-wracking for me to look in this camera and talk to you. It's very eerie and weird, because I'm looking at this camera lens and I'm trying to pretend that I'm talking to human beings, because I know I am. So again, thank you so much for all the love and support, and hopefully we can carry to 20,000 subscribers and more. And remember, I do stream on Twitch, KOF at 9 p.m. and Marvel Future Fight at Reset on Twitch. The link will be in the description below. Currently, right now, I am streaming every day, and I hope to see all of you face to camera at least on the next stream. So again, thank you so much for the 15,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for the love and support, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you.